Good morning, Australia. Good afternoon, America. And good evening, England. And hello to every other country in between. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being so patient and waiting for me. I know I'm a little bit late today. Normally it's a 7 o'clock start, but I thought I'd give you an extra half hour to get your food down your bellies, or make sure you got your beer or your cup of coffee or whatever it is that you're eating and drinking this evening. Have it all ready so it's sitting on the side and next to your crochet or your other bits. Right, let's pop in and see who's in chat and say hello to you all. Welcome in, Jen. Hopefully you're still here. Christmas on Crestline. Hello, you cheeky toe rag. He's going to come in and he's going to get me back now for all them times I've made him nearly spit out his drink on lives. Hi, Deanne. Welcome in, my darling. Hi, Linda. There we go. Elaine, welcome back, darling. Have you had a chance to have a nose at that pattern yet? Because you won one this morning, didn't you? I think. Oh, I'm in such a muddle already. And everybody's saying hello to everybody else. So, what are you guys all up to this evening? Who's working on bits and pieces? And what are you working on? Hiya, Christine. Welcome in, my darling. And do us a favour, gang. The majority of you have already done it. If you could hit the thumbs up button, that would be absolutely amazing, because then that tells YouTube, doesn't it, that you guys are watching, and to send others in. Or it's still playing catch up according to my screen. I've only got 2 of you watching. Strange. Oh, beautiful. We got a couple of newbies to the streams. Welcome in, Linda. Well, Linda's made it in before, but welcome in again, honey. And welcome in, Terry. She's saying hello, Angela. First time I've ever caught you live. It's brilliant. Oh, beautiful. Elaine won a pattern on this morning's live. She got tree in a flower pot. So she's had a nose and she's excited to have a try. I'm excited to see your finished blanket. I'm not putting any pressure on you though, honey. Next week will be fine. No, I'm only kidding. You'll tell me off for that, won't you? Linda's working on a summer top for her daughter. What summer top? Whose pattern is it, Linda? Is it one of yours or someone on YouTube that we can go and have a nose at later? And Terry's working on a crop top for a 12-year-old daughter. Hi, handmaid. Welcome in, my darling. Hello, Jane. Welcome in. She's saying hi, Ange. I made it. Hi. So for you guys that haven't managed to make it to this morning's live, sorry, that's where I showed off this top here. I can tell you a little bit more about it if you want, or you can pop over and have a look at that live later, or wait until Sunday for bits and bits where I'll discuss it in a lot more detail, like the yarn I used and how I had to change up the maths on it to get it over my head. Welcome in, Silver Fox. She's saying hi, Angela. Hi, everybody, and I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Yeah, Jen's back. Hiya, babes. She's been sitting waiting for this live for about half an hour. Did you fall asleep, girl? Because I would have done. Especially with the weather. Is it quite nice where you are at the moment? It's knocking me for 6. It is that warm. I just want to crash. I just want to go to sleep. But then that's me, innit? If it's too cold, I'm under a duvet and all I want to do is sleep. And then if it's too hot, all I want to do is sit in front of the fan and fall asleep. So what are you working on this evening? Jane, Silver Fox, Jane, Handmaid, Terry. Nope, you told me already, haven't you, Terry? Sorry. Right, so Linda is using the cotton cakes, and it's a Lily's sugar and cream crocheted summer top that you put in the search line. Oh, sweet, thank you. I'll have a nose at that later. Oh no, Terry, it's raining in Northern Ireland. I've been told to expect thunderstorms this evening. What's it like over there? Is it just plain rain, or have you got the good old thunder and lightning? I like thunder and lightning. Liam's not overly keen unless we're standing outside in the garden running around playing ball games with him. And then he's happy. Jen's saying it is far too hot for her. I think the difference between UK and the sun elsewhere is in the UK it can feel quite claustrophobic in different areas. It's like we went over to Australia and we went over during the summer, which happens to be Christmas, and it was hitting 40s, 43s, 44s, and I was loving it. But my Australian family started saying that this is too hot for us. But for me, I loved it because there was a gentle breeze. Whereas over here, when we hit anything over about 30, we start going, oh, this is too hot, because it's just so claustrophobic and there's not enough breeze unless you're lucky enough, like say to live near a beach or something. Welcome in, Deanne. She's saying hello, Poppy and everybody. Silver Fox is working on a few bags for her granddaughters, using up the scraps. Sounds like a plan, Batman. And Terry's got no thunder or lightning yet, but heavy rain. Oh, bless you, Jen. Right, Jen's saying that she's trying to make her nephew a dragon for his birthday next week, but he's not getting much done right now. Which pattern are you using, Jen? Because you know me, I've made two. Well, I love dragons. Hold on, I'll get my daughter's one. Because I've still nabbed it, because I've got a little bit of work left to do on it. And she says, because of course the daughter decided that she loved it, but she wanted a couple of extra tweaks. So this one is the Vincent the Dragon. Oh, cracky, and I cannot think of the lass's name, but I will put it in the drop down box later on. This is a pattern that you can find on Pinterest, and the lass does some absolutely amazing work with her patterns. This section here is all one piece that curls around, and I absolutely loved working it. It took me about 5 or 6 evenings, I suppose. Once you put the poppies down, everything else goes a lot quicker. I'll just put that to one side. Over there, you fly off. Oh, didn't quite make it. Terry's saying that her Cavapoo, Ellie, hates thunderstorms, so you hope you're not getting it. You don't get any. Do you make a? Some people think it might be a bit daft, but do you make her a little den for her to go under, like maybe a table with a blanket over the top? Because I know some dogs like that, and other ones like you can get these wraps, or basically just get one of your shawls that you've made that you're not overly keen on, and wrap it around the dog a few times and tie it nice and tight. Make sure they can still breathe, but by all accounts, it's like they're getting a giant hug, and it helps to settle them. I come out with some random weird stuff, don't I? Jen says her Met Office abs says that she's going to get thunderstorms Wednesday night. So it's definitely travelling my way. It's just going to take its time. Welcome in, Julie. Julie's popped in. She's saying hello, Ange. Hello, everybody. How are you feeling now, my darling? Thumbs up better? Well as you can be. And did you manage to get hold of a charger? Terry is saying there's plenty of breeze here in Northern Ireland. It's always windy, and no matter how sunny it is. I don't know, I haven't actually managed to get over to Ireland either part yet. And I've always wanted to. I've wanted to hit like the Causeway and those sort of places. The ones where my camera would be taking so many shots. Absolutely love to hit Ireland. But of course, because hubby's ex-army, there are some countries that we're not allowed to go to. So me and the bestie were planning to do it on our own. I had to learn to drive, and then I have to learn to read a map. Or she's meant to be learning to read the map, I should say. And Linda says, oh, Jane, I shy on amigurumis. I think I know what you mean, but I'm not going to swap any letters around this evening. If you need any help, hit up our Amigurumi Ninja. She's a whiz. an absolute whiz with origami. Hiya, darling. Welcome in. Julie's saying it is raining here in Cork. Oh. Thank you very much, Terry. Terry's saying the dragon is brilliant. Now remember, that is not my pattern, and that's the second time I've made it. That one was made in an Aran weight yarn. The first one was made in a DK, and you see that on my opening titles. Oh, bless, she's all set up, ready to go. Terry's saying that her dog has a den and a snood for over her ears. The snood actually helps. It looks silly, though. Doesn't matter if it looks silly. If it helps keep her calm, who cares what it looks like? And you can always add fake ears or something else to it, can't you? You can make her a very own unicorn one. Yeah, Christmas on Crestline's back. He said he had to step away for a bit for work stuff, but he's back. Uh-oh. As I said, I'm in trouble because I create something chronic on his lives. If you haven't had a chance to pop over and have a look, do. It's not, his channel's not to do with crochet as such. It's to do with lights. So sort of the fairy lights, the Christmas lights, the tree house, not the tree house, sorry, the house at Christmas. He decorates it top to bottom in lights and has it accompanied to music and everything. It's absolutely stunning. And then throughout the year he shows us different projects that you can do using fairy lights, strip lights, and this light and that light and all the other types of lights that he can get his hands on. And some of the stuff he creates is absolutely amazing. It's not just for Christmas. He'll do Halloween decorations and other holiday decorations. I have to go and have a nose. I haven't been over for a couple of weeks, so I'm going to have to go and see what else you've been up to this month. Oh, bless you, Julie. Julie's saying, rough to be honest, but I have a charger, thanks. Are you okay for me to repeat what you wrote in an earlier message on the channel, darling? Or do you just want it to be, what was it, drifted over? Oh, Terry, no fair. She lives close to the causeway. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, pull up a separate page and type into your search engine the Causeway Island and go for the photos. The place is absolutely stunning. Make me feel like a little person if I'm allowed to walk over it. And then of course I've got my other Irish girl, my and Julie. She lives in, I cannot get that word, but she lives in the mountains in West Cork. Okay. What's going on with my chat tonight? There we go. About chat. Let's try that. Right. Where are we? Welcome in, Jodie. Sorry if I've missed anybody before this point. I just realised my live chat, my chat wasn't on live chat. Rookie mistake. Right, so where are we? Julie's saying, oh, bless you, Paul Cottons. Julie's saying, yeah, it's alright for me to talk about. It's all over West Cork already. Julie had been bitten by a lot of horse flies over the last a couple of days ago, and she had an allergic reaction and went into anaphylactic shock. So I had to be taken into the hospital and pumped with loads and loads of drugs. So she's having a couple of days break away from the farm and away from the family, because of course they can't go and visit. I hope you've left them with a list of jobs to do that they didn't realise you did. So as long as you're starting to feel a bit better, that's what we're all after, isn't it, gang? Want our Julie back so she can show us cute pictures of her animals. Where have we gone? I did read something, I don't know how true it is, but I read that if you spray a Listerine around sort of outside areas where you're going to sit, gnats and mosquitoes don't like it. Don't know how true it was. It was a Facebook post that I read earlier on today, so it might be an absolute load of rubbish, and Listerine might just need loads of sales because not everybody's bothering to use mouthwash at the moment because we've all got masks on. But you never know. It might be worth a try just to give it a test out, and then hopefully the horseflies will be the same and they won't like it, and then you can use that instead of perfume every day when you head out. Julie. Oh, I'm in an evil mood. Sorry, babe. Right, Linda's saying this lady still has a 3-foot Christmas tree up. So, hey, well, take it down if it makes the room look nice. Who cares? And not only that, all you've got to do is give it a knock every couple of days to get rid of the dust, and it's ready for next year. Hubby won't let me keep mine up. He's a grumpy bum. Right. Linda says that she's ready for the Christmas in July. Yep, that is coming up soon. Oh, sorry, I've just skipped a load. Welcome in, Jamie, if I hadn't said hello to you first. Oh, he's beaten me to the punch. Right, yes, Christmas in July fairies will be coming around again this year. And it is starting on July the 1st. So keep your eyes peeled for creators' videos all coming up using the appropriate hashtag. And there will be a list of all of the creators that are joining in. There will be that list for you to go and search through once it starts going. I'll get all the main details to you guys at a later point. I think I've got a little bit more time though, haven't I? Christmas on Crestline. Alright, so we got a hi Jamie. Yeah, Terry's saying Cork is gorgeous. Yeah, that was my thought, Terry. She's saying to Jill, enjoy the rest in hospital, because of course that girl does not work hard on her farm. Ah, no, right, okay. So Jen is the dragon that she is doing is Stormfly from How to Train Your Dragon by Crochet Wanderlust Designs on Etsy. I've seen that one. That is cute. And Julie, Christmas on Crestline is saying, oh, that's rough. Best wishes to you. Cool. The farm's got a list, everybody. They are fine now. They've got a list, and because it's a crisis, they have a relief farmer coming in. That is brilliant news. Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, my nut. Okay. Hold on. Before you go, Christmas on Crestline, this isn't actually a Nutcracker soldier. I suppose he could be changed out. This is a palace guard, and I've called him Uncle Tom because I put glasses on him. How much cuter does that face now look? I'm sorry, glasses either make it or break it, and in this case, I think they make it. They even sit on his little button nose so cutely. But he is guarding the poppies, which is why he's up here. Oh, you stay there. Thank you, Captain Tom. So I'll see you in a little bit. Christmas on Crestline. Sorry, babe, I've completely blanked on your name, which is insane because I've been visiting your channel for far too long. Right. Hi, Caitlin makes honey. Don't worry about it. Catch a live later. Catch a replay later. It's an awkward time for you guys, or for some of you, so I fully understand that. Julie is saying that she's actually enjoying the break now that she's in the position to. Honey, don't worry about it. You'll find him again. Right, welcome in, Whisper, if I hadn't said hello to you earlier, my darling. She's saying hi, everybody. Jamie's saying that the chat's not moving. Do a refresh on the page, darling. Just refresh it and hopefully it will kick back in for you in a moment. sometimes it goes quiet for a bit and then we have a jump where everybody seems to press enter at the same time. Thank you, Jane. The pattern for that was out of one of the magazine books, so I haven't got a link for him at the moment. I'll have a nose at a later point. I'll jot that down actually. See if I can find that pattern or a similar one online for you. That's if you're interested. To be honest, I had Julie was saying call him Captain Tom. I have secretly been calling him Captain Tom, and I was actually tempted to make a little Zimmer frame for him, but I thought that might be pushing it a bit. And Jamie is saying, oh, he's adorable. Thank you very much, darling. Now, is that me caught up? I think that is. Phew. Caitlin, no, darling, I didn't. This is a £5 special from a website called Everything £5, and I picked it up about 4 or 5 years ago. I got it in black as well, and I tell you what, it's really uncomfortable and really itchy, and it's been washed so many times, and it's like sandpaper. It's horrid. But to be honest, it looks pretty, so it will get used probably once or twice a year on filming. So it's been out today. You'll see the black one in a couple of weeks, and then that'll be it. They'll be shoved in the wardrobe and forgotten about until next year, when you'll get to see them again. Respect. Yeah, to be honest, Jules, I think Captain Tom was absolutely and utterly amazing. The amount of money that boy raised, I'm so proud of him, and cheered him on all the way. It's really hard because he wasn't a family member as such, but he was a member of the armed forces, and of course hubby was in the armed forces, so as far as I'm concerned, I see all soldiers old and new as part of an extended family. So yeah, that's Captain Tom above, but a younger version. Yeah, because you've got military family as well, haven't you, Jules? It's a really strange if you've not if you haven't got military family, it's hard to explain it and understand it really. Sometimes the relationships you build up with are tighter than ones that you actually have with family. So I've got about 5 or 6 adopted big brothers, and then I've nicked their wives as well, and then I've got adopted nephews. Okay, not technically adopted, but they're like the military side of the family, and my kids have grown up with their kids and things like that, and I've known them all for at least 18 years, at least, and I speak to them a heck of a lot more than my own family, which is a bit of a shame really, because they're scattered all over the place, whereas my lot are just back in Essex. As Caitlin was in the Canadian military, as was her husband. Cool. That's another load joined. Jodie is heading off now. She's saying, gotta go, everyone. I'll see you really soon. Jodie, thank you ever so much for joining us this evening. Yeah, so Julie was from a military family and was in the nursing corps. Cool dude. Now she's a farmer. Super cool. Right, who's up for a quick game this evening? What are we on? 9:53. Yeah, come on. Should we throw a card game in? I need at least one of you to say yes. Well, my chat's gone slow. You guys are all too busy crocheting, aren't you? At least I hope it's that. Right, you ready? cool. Right, I did have a question lined up that I'd read that I knew that none of us had actually done before, but I think I'm going to change it over to the other side of the card. I'll explain it in a week or so. I'll use that one then. Alright, so I'm about to mark my chat. Here we go. Right, so you are looking for science fiction movies, and I'm going to pick a number 5. Down the middle, really easy. Okay, so that is science fiction movies. I'm looking at the films and stuff. They're all before 2010. Don't worry about it, YOH. Thank you ever so much for joining us. Just stick the ear roll in and have a little listen. If you get the chance, answer the question now. It's science fiction movies. So just fire off as many as you can think of. And I'll keep an eye out and see what you come out with. So far, the 4 Independence Day, is that on there? Independence Day was number 4, Whisper. Keep trying. 2001 A Space Odyssey. That 2001, Jen, is a number 1. Star Trek, Alien, Armageddon. I'll tell you what, you guys are coming out with some cool films here. Jen, Mars Attacks, love it. You're on the right wavelength, actually. But no, not that one. Then Space Odyssey, that's already been guessed, Jamie. Hitchhiker's Guide. No, it's not, Jen. Keep going. It's not Star Wars. Fifth Element. I love that film. Whenever it's mentioned, I just look at people grin and go, Jackan. Star Trek, Spaceballs, Arrival. No. Keep going. Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a bit new, Whisper. I must admit, I do love that one, though. And you can stop now. We have ourselves a winner. I didn't let it go on too long. I'm not that evil tonight to drag it on. So the answer for this one is a number 5, which is Men in Black. Okay, and the winner for that one is YOH Crochet. Congratulations, darling. Now, as you can see there, I was covering card number, the answer to number 10. Okay, so if you want to have another go at this question and have a couple of guesses, you can have 3 guesses for your entry, but that will be once the live stops and it goes into normal play. So pop back and visit me, or visit the video and pop in 3 new ideas. Right, if you leave it till tomorrow, then you'll be able to read through everybody's, okay, everybody's answers to see what's gone and what hasn't, and the card's going back there so I don't lose it. Hold on. Right, so we're going co-heads. You can't see any but yours. It might be a case of doing a bit of a refresh. What YOH? Sorry, darling, I can't think of your name this evening. My brain's gone to mush again. Multipass, exactly. But no, as I said, I've got it on live chat here. I've managed to pop it out so I can see it, and your comment was the very first one that came out with the correct answer. Where we go? Past Earth, aliens. Cocoon, that is such a cool one. Don't worry, Julie, there'll be another question in a little bit, darling, or you can come back and have another go at that one later. Okie dokies, YOH. Right, so yeah, as I said, if you want to have another go at that question, wait till the live is over and then come back in and put your comment in the normal comment place on the video. And you got 3 attempts at it. Don't worry, if nobody gets it, I'll still do a draw. You know what I'm like. Someone will still get the pattern. Do you guys all want to do a little bit of a refresh on your page and stuff, to make on your view, to make sure that you're up to date with the rest of the chat like the rest of us? Might not be a bad idea because mine's gone a little bit slow, but of course I can't do that. I can't risk it. If I come out, well, I might not come back in again. May not let me. Right, so once you're back, give me a nudge in the chat and see if it is fixed. Right, I can see you, YOH, and I can see that you're back. Now, you did actually win that one, so it's up to you if you want to claim the prize or if you want to roll it over to the next set of cards. Ah, that might be why. That's my normal problem, Whisper. Making sure that the chat's on live chat and not the other one. Sweet. Right, so we got that bit sorted. Okay, so YOH, what would you like to do, darling? Would you like to claim the pattern as yours, or would you like to roll it on and we'll do another card? I'm not going to read all the chat bit for the second because it's really, really confusing me. Because I know, like, me talking, I've got to wait 7 seconds for you guys to all catch up with me. The prize is one of the winner only patterns. So you've got a choice of either, I've got to get this round the right way, May the 4th be with you, or there is, oh, what do I call him? So I've got pictures in my head, just not the names. So May the 4th be with you, Tree in a Flower Pot, or this month's one, which is A Stitch in Time. So that sort of gives you a very big clue as to what the characters are. Of course, they're the win-only patterns, which means I won't be able to sell them when I do finally get around to doing a shop. And they are all corner-to-corner patterns. Alright, I should be catching up with you shortly, you should get what I mean. But if you don't want the corner-to-corner pattern, that is perfectly fine, honey. We can roll the prize on and we can go for the next question. If not, we'll go for the next question anyway. Oh, you're claiming. Don't blame me, girl. I must admit, I do like them. Right, so when you go to claim, make sure that you read the description box of this video that explains how to claim your prizes and what you need to do. I thought you might actually, looking at the at your picture. I've been sitting there going, I wonder when she's going to win, and I bet she's going to pick that one. So that's really cool. I will put that one in so I know. Yeah, so as I was saying, sorry, brain fart moment. Just at the end of the live, check the drop down box for the rules and how to claim and all the rest of it. And then once you've read that, and you can fire us off an email, that also gives me a chance to go for a wee. Tree. Yeah, so congratulations, darling. Right, okie dokes. So, Caitlin's got to go. Hubby is up and they're trying to plan their week. Have a lovely time, darling. Enjoy your week. And we'll see you hopefully next week. Oh, Whisper, you are a temptress, aren't you? She's made a couple of gorgeous amigurumis. Got to be careful what we say on chat and lives, darling. Just in case Disney decide to come in and watch. That's perfectly fine. My OH is so thank you to me. My best bit is loving to know what your reaction is when your name gets called and you get to choose your pattern, and then the bestest bit is actually getting the photograph of the completed image once, like the completed blanket once you're done. That's the bestest bit. Okay, so Jamie's off as well. See you later. Have a nice week. Or is that aimed at Caitlin? His name is Big in Dutch. Whose name is Big in Dutch? Ah, there we go. You got it. Yeah, the flower pot guy is so cute. God, I love him. And the pattern's quite cool as well. Oh dear. I must admit though, I have fallen in love with this month's one. 8 stitch in time. Ah, I didn't realise that. I'm a bit daft really, aren't I? Okie dokies. If you need any help, remember you're gonna have my email anyway, so just drop me a line and I'll help you through it. Let me think with Groot. Yeah, with Groot, he's sorry, with that pattern, it starts with a good few rows of white. So you could technically copy along with the cupcake blanket for the amount of rows that you need before you start adding in any colour, if that helps you out at all. It's a little cheeky thing I tell a couple of people. It's like, never done them. Okay, copy that video up until that bit and then I'll help you out if needed. Oh, they sound so cute. Where did you get the patterns for those, Whisper? Or are they your patterns? No problems at all, YOH. Same Squishy. Hiya, Squishy. She's saying sorry she missed me last night, meaning this morning because she's in Australia. So nice to see you. Welcome in, my darling. Happy you could make it to one of the lives today / yesterday, depending on how you look at it. Oh, this time difference stuff really does get confusing, doesn't it? Whisper made the design. Ooh, is it written down, Whisper? Please tell me it's written down. Right, so who is up for another go at another card, as we've got a couple of newbies come in who may have missed the first one. So Whisper saying the pattern's in her notebook. Can I have a copy? You know you love me, really. Right, come on, let's get on with this next question. Right, I have now marked it. Thank you everybody for the thumbs up. Of course, if you're new in, if you could hit the thumbs up, that would be absolutely brilliant, because then it tells YouTube that you guys are actually interested, and it might say to other people, oi, Poppy's on. So we might get a few more in chat. I don't mind, I quite like the 12. We've got 12 at the moment according to me analytics. Don't know how true that is though. Oh, Eva, hello and goodbye. Sorry I missed you earlier when you came in, darling. Oh no. Right. Okay, so this question is things that are curly. Really? I closed the door, the little bug's head-butted it. Right, 5 second stroke and then you're out of here. Come on then, coming up. Come on, up. Make your mind up. The obnoxious toad. Right, so yeah, it's things that are curly, and I'm picking number 5 as normal. Now, if my husband answers this, be warned, gang, he is naughty. And he'd get it wrong. Come on, out. This is meant to be a door that they can't get through, but it's got like this twisty handle on it, right? That they're not meant to get through, but they've worked out that if they headbutt the door, it opens. It's got like this safety thing on it that if we unclick, it locks and we can't get back in. Right, so let's have a look here. Hair fries, hair, kale, poodle, crisps. What am I looking for? That one. Hair, quavers, wigs, twizzlers, pig's tails. Good thinking outside the box there, Silver Fox. A ringlet curl, see, springs. Oh, nice one, Jules, with your C. Springs, eyelashes, ribbon. No, give it another go. Slinky, clever thinking, ninja. Still no. Pig's tail's already been guessed, Jen. Egg noodles, no. Yarn spaghetti, no. These are still really good ones. This may just be a UK thing, though. I'm trying to think if I've seen them in seen it in other countries. I'm sure I have. Spaghetti wig. That's a spaghetti. I can't pronounce that one. Pasta. Nope. Right. Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit of a clue. Cadbury's. Okay, YOH. She's saying she's got to go back to work and she's glad she had a pop in. She was glad she was able to pop in and say hi. And don't forget, claim that pattern in an hour or so, my darling. Fingers, pigtails. Hi, everybody. Hi, Robert. Welcome in. Okie dokes. Let me catch up. Oh, it's jumped. Right, and you guys can all stop. We have ourselves a winner. Sorry if I'm pulling funny faces. My back and leg are still playing up something chronic. Right, and so let me scoot up, double check I'm on live chat, which I am. And yep, it was definitely after that chocolate, the Cadbury's clue. Didn't take you long to think of it, then. Where am I? Where am I? And the winner is Silver Fox. Congratulations, honey. She got Curly Whirly. There we go. A Curly Whirly. Hopefully that's focusing in on number 5. So, honey, you've won your chance. You've won yourself a pattern if you want it. If you don't, just say pass it on in the chat and we'll pass it on. But if not, I think you know the basic rules. You're here pretty much each week. Make sure you read the description box that explains how to claim your prize, and send me an email once the live's finished with, and we'll get to it tomorrow morning. Sorry, I should say to anybody that wins a prize tonight, I won't be handing them out until tomorrow morning when my brain is awake and I've had more than 1 cup of coffee. Because once the live's done, my brain is completely fuzzled. That gives you a chance to jump through all the hoops. Yep, so everybody congratulate our Silver Fox. She's disappeared. Do you think she's running around the room like a raving loony in a Curly Whirly costume? Sorry, honey, I can't resist. So you're keeping the pattern then, Silver Fox? Oh, thank you, Whisper. I'll have a nose at those later on if that's all right. Okie dokies, Squishy. Have a lovely sleep, honey, because it's 5:15 a.m. there and she's off to bed. So I'm sitting here doing the math. Yeah, -3 still, aren't we? Yep, so everybody is congratulating Silver Fox. Now remember, Silver Fox, there is a choice of 3 different patterns. You have got May the 4th be with you, Tree in a flower pot, or a Stitch in Time. So which one do you think you were going to go for, honey? Still got 14. Cool. Right, so Silver Fox is saying yes, please. She's got to try something new. We're just waiting to see which one she'd like to go for. Sorry, the chat is about 7. What was it? My screen is about 7 seconds till it gets to you, and then of course I've got to wait. Probably the same for the chat to come back as well. I'll try not to repeat myself too much. May the 4th. Cool. I'll jot that down. Lovely jubbly. As I said, make sure you fire me off that email once you've read the description box, because that's where it tells you to do everything. Right, so we've got a couple of newbies in. A Robot, I've not seen you before. Do you like crocheting crafts, or do you just like to join in on chats? Silver Fox, honey, it's not always that people are slow on the phone. It could be slow connection your end, slow connection my end. So don't worry about things like that. I just sit here and chat anyway, don't I? Just keep going until I get the reply. Right, who's up for another one? Let's give out pattern number 3 tonight. Okay, so our Robert likes crafts in general. Cool. What sort of stuff do you do, darling? Right, I have just marked the chat as those two, as that comment and a thumbs up from Terry and a wave from Linda came up. Right, so everybody's gunning and they're ready, aren't they? They don't want to answer my normal questions, my yarny questions. No, you're ready for this run. Right, I'm picking number 5 again. And the answer, I'd like you to list items of jewellery. Okay, so fire all these jewellery items at me, and let's see which one of you gets a number 5. Oh right, I haven't been over to Laurie's for a while because she's on at silly o'clock in the morning for me. So I used to sit and listen to her and sort of chat, but then I realised that was a bit of a bad idea because half the time I was sitting without my glasses on. I couldn't focus on the text properly as I was typing, and the dyslexia was all over the place. So some of my comments didn't get read the way they were intended because, of course, punctuation and everything was completely left at the bedroom door. So it's not always safe. So now I just sit and I just lay and listen to her, and I sort of float in the background rather than actually commenting. So I'm a bit sneaky. I sort of sneak on lots of people's lives and just sit and listen to them, especially when I'm crocheting, rather than just chatting. Or I'll say I'm here, but I'm doing X, Y, Z. We have a winner, gang. I'm just gonna scoot back up, find my mark, and work my way down to it, and then I can tell you who it was. I just saw it whiz past really, really quickly. Linda's thinking outside the box with a nose ring. Wasn't that one, darling? It's not earrings, bracelets, brooches. Clever thinking, Jen, but nope. Not a choker, Jane. Very clever thinking. Or bangles. Crikey, you're going back, son. Wasn't that a band in the 80s? Ninja. A tiara. No. Earrings. Thumb ring. No, Jane. Piercing bracelet. Toe rings. Now, should I let you get it? That's the thing, Linda. Go on then. Right, it's number 5. So congratulations, Linda. The correct answer is toe rings. I'm not going to be evil over the letter S. Congratulations, darling. Stud, brooch, bangle. Oh, you guys were really thinking outside the box on some of this. So Rob's into sewing dolls and painting. Cool. Have you got a channel yourself, Rob? Right, I'm just doubly checking. I've lost it. Oh, I've lost it. There. So, Linda, which pattern are you thinking about getting today, darling? You're starting. Haven't you got one already? I think you're collecting them now. Now, remember, if you don't want to keep it, we can always roll it over to the next person. But otherwise, tell me which one you want. That's what I thought when I read it, Terry. Terry is saying, well done, Linda. Would never have guessed that. That was a pretty out of the box one, considering the number 10, which I say is normally the hard one, was a nose stud, and quite a few of you had already said that. Actually, you guys pretty much got all of them. I think the only one I've spotted that you may not have got is watch, but I'll go back and have a look later. You probably got that one as well. Ah, you're going for a stitch in time, Linda. Good choice. I love it. It's so huggable. Okay, so remember, when the live is over, darling, make sure you read the drop down box, jump through all them hoops, and then send me an email, find me off an email. I'll give you a code, which I'll be doing with all the winners. I give you a code that you then have to put on your comment, under your comment, and that means then I can doubly check that the email that's trying to claim the prize is actually you. So then once I know it's definitely you, and then I fire that email, the next email over with your chosen one, chosen pattern. Oh, bless. Thank you ever so much for coming in, Julie. And remember, drop me a message if you're bored, and we'll have a bit of a chin wag. Julie is heading off now because I've got to rig her up with some more drugs. Sorry, some dreads. So she's saying good night to us all. So night, darling. Yeah, so congratulations. Everybody's congratulating Linda, which is a brill. You've been waiting for that one. That's this month. It's quite a new one, or it is the new one. But to be honest, I do like that one. It's the problem is I can't show you an image of it because I haven't actually got one on the channel. So it is a complete mystery prize for you. And sort of give you clues. He's hugging, but I think it's cute. Jen is saying bye to Jill and hope you feel better soon. I think she might have headed off. Normally when she says she's got to go, she goes quite quickly, bless her. Right. Oh, I sat for a bit too long there. So Linda's been challenged by her daughter to win another pattern. Basically, her daughter wants her to get the May the 4th be with you one. Linda, the good thing about this chat is there's normally no more than 15 to 20 people at maximum on a live, which is absolutely brilliant because I fire off these little competitions all through the night, don't I? So it gives everybody a chance to get a pattern. So guaranteed your name will come round again at some point because you fire off some proper crazy answers and they seem to be pretty good on the cards, so you're pretty close to it. So yeah, definitely another time maybe. Never say never. But as I said, with these with the patterns that I'm handing over on my lives, they're ones that I'm sorry to say I can't sell because I don't want to get done by Disney or any other film related studio. Because otherwise I think you guys would just jump on them and go, go on then, I'll have that for a couple of quid. But it's always, I find it nicer if I like it when I sort of win a pattern because it gives me more oomph to get it done, especially if the designer wouldn't mind seeing it as well. I've won one so far and I am still trying to get the right yarn for it because it was an American designer, American channel, sorry, and the yarn that she used was super duper 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 thick. And of course the thickest I've got is this one, and it was thicker than that. Oops. Oh. Yeah, so it was it's thicker than this one and this one, and I think I need something like a size 10 hook or bigger than that, and I haven't got a hook that size, so I'm going to have to sit there and think about it and maybe make the pattern up but using a thinner yarn and a smaller hook and just do more repeats of the pattern until I get it to what I want it to, or how I want it to look, because it was a hat and a cow set, but I just haven't done it yet. I've tried it a few times and I've tried it using that yarn and I've tried it using that yarn, and I had to strip both back because I didn't have enough of it. So, and Linda is saying that she's like, I'm like you, crazy. Good. Crazy suits crazy in here, doesn't it, babe? Right. So we've done those. Oh, who's up for another one? Sorry, I'm giggling because I've just read the answer that you guys have got to find. And I read it wrongly. You'll get it later on once the answer comes out. Right, so you guys ready? We've got a couple of you still here. It's saying 12 views, so you guys that are floating, come on, jump in on this one. Because I got my terrible trio ready to go. Oh, there we go. Here we go. So I am about to mark. So we've got a few of you now. Right. So the one that you've got to find this time again is number 5, and it's things that have eyes. So I'll say that again. Things that have eyes. Okay, you've got 14 viewers. Mine's saying 13. As I said, I don't play much by it. I'm just happy that I've got you guys in chat because I can see that there's at least 6 of you, 7 of you playing along, which is super cool. So things that have eyes. I really should have kept a check. Right, needle is there, but it's number 2. Cats is a number 8. That's really strange. I should have done number 10 for this one. Okay, but anyway, let me... Oh, it skipped. Harigami, peas, potatoes, stuffed down. Ants, potatoes, stuffed toys, bulk toys, pimples. Clever thinking. Not pimples. Orange, human, rabbit, deer, rabbit, dog, human, moon, fish, snake. Right, gang, it is not an animal. I'll give you that one. It is not, well, not technically an animal. Oh. Spiders, bats, sun, cars. Not pictures, honey. You guys are really getting close to this now. No, not cat's eyes, Jen. Or a statue. Sails, clever thinking, but no. Nope, not a whale, Terry. Oh, pillow. Nope. Not Popeye. Curtains, back of the head. Clever thinking, Susan. And nope, not back of the head. Not a phone. Cyclone. That's a clever one, but nope. So's alphabet. You are on it tonight, Linda. Can't keep going. Not a black eye. While you lot are thinking about this, think about something else. Where would you go on holiday if we're allowed to go anywhere at the moment? Would you want to go, I don't know, maybe the Caribbean? Or would you prefer to stay local? No, not Mississippi. I'm really clever thinking there, honey. Were you trying to trip me up to see if I could say it? It's one of them words I actually learned to spell as a kid because it was pattern. It was lots of double this and double that, so I could remember it. I couldn't remember how to spell and, but I could spell Mississippi, of all things. Okay, so remember we are still looking for things that have eyes. And it is really, really cheeky, this one, which is why I've already given you 3 clues. Whether you picked them up or not, I don't know. Teddy's back, eyelash, ribs, dolls, Mississippi camera, Bermuda triangle, coconut, bird's eye. Nope. Oh, is this one making you stick? Your speech therapist tortured you with that one. What, the spelling of it or the pronunciation of it? My teacher at school tortured me with how to spell and. Freaking woman. Curtains, flower ball, glasses. I can't think of what other clues I can give you without giving the word away. I must admit, there is a film with Johnny Depp in. Okay, so there's your clue, and he is absolutely gorgeous, rocking the plaits. I can't really give you much else than that, apart from hold on, has he rocked plaits in other things? I think he might have done actually. He's not the film where he's. It's not the film where his friend's a horse. Oh, with pronouncing it. Right. Congratulations, girls. We finally have a winner on this one. So let me just read back a bit because I know that none of you got it up to the speech therapist tortured whisper comment. Curtains, flower, ball, glasses, pronouncing it, shower curtains, tide, telescope, pirates, whisper, honey. You have gone and done it. You beat everybody to the punch with a pirates and number 5. So of course there I was trying to be cheeky and drop you some clues. I was wearing a pirate's hat for a bit. Then of course there was Caribbean comment dropped in as well. And then of course you've done it, Johnny Depp. So listen out. Sometimes I ramble on for no real reason, and sometimes I do throw in clues. They're a little bit cryptic, but hopefully it would help you out. Yes, that is the film, Linda. Oh, he's so hot in them films. The silly thing is, I don't find him attractive in normal clothing. I just find him attractive as that cheeky pirate. But then I am slightly strange with the type of characters I find attractive. I don't find actors attractive. I find the characters attractive. Oh dear. Right, so that was... So come on then, Whisper. Are we playing this one forward, honey? Or are you going to nab that pattern? Remember, it's a corner to corner and it's one of the 3, which is... I didn't write it down with my cheat sheet, did I? It is May the 4th be with you. The tree in a flower pot, or the new one, which is a stitch in time. Oh, bless you, Terry. Right, so Terry has just said that she got the clues. They just didn't compute in her brain. So everybody is congratulating a Whisper at the moment. She said playing it. So playing it forward, honey. I want to double check beforehand. Just put yes, playing it forward, or put no, nabbing the pattern. You need to really do full sentences now. We're getting on the old hour mark, aren't we? Yeah, so everybody is congratulating her at the moment. Yep, playing it forward. Oh, Whisper, you're an absolute superstar, my darling. Thank you ever so much. Done that one. Yeah, come on, everyone. Give Whisper a big fat hug. Super cool. Thank you, darling. Right, no, that's a no-go. Talking of blokes in films, here's our next one. Right, so how good are you guys at Hugh Grant movies? It's a bit old school for... He might be a bit old school for some people. Right, so Robert, good night, darling. Have a lovely sleep. Robert's off and he's saying this is fun. Good night, everybody. Right, so sorry, I forgot to mark the comment. Right, so of course this next one is a Hugh Grant movies, and I'm taking number 5 again. I'm not a Hugh Grant fan, so I don't know this film. Oh no, Whisper wasn't into Hugh Grant. Right, Whisper, should we get rid of this card then? Because that's you and me that don't like him. No one's going to know it. I don't recognise it at all. About a Boy was number 6. Notting Hill was number 1. 4 Weddings was meant to be hard at number 10. To be honest, out of these, I could probably name about 3 or 4 of them. That one. Mickey Blue Eyes. Was he in that? Yep, it's number 2, not number 5. Done that one the other night. Oh, sorry, Handmade. It's Hugh Grant movies. You're not doing too bad. Some of you seem to know quite a few of them. Is he your secret crush, girls? Love Actually, 4 Weddings, Notting Hill, About Boy, About Cat, Pet. Notting Hill, Mickey, Blue Eyes, Bridget Jones, Question Please Done. Up to there. You guys are really coming out with them, aren't you? Oh, what is going on? Oh, I thought I'd gone and stopped then. It wasn't. I was writing. Sorry about that. Wow. Okay, I didn't realise he did so many dodgy films. Sorry, I'm, as I said, I'm not a Hugh Grant fan. Right. Congratulations, gang. We have a winner. Right, so let me scoot up. Check above the winner and make sure there is nobody else. Not in here. That boy, that cat. No, 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 no. And the winner is, you're not going to believe this, gang, Linda. You gone and done it again, girl. So are you nabbing this one so that, if I remember rightly, I hope I've got the right person, so that your daughter gets tree in a flower pot, or are we going to be rolling it on, honey? Congratulations, Linda Rogers. Paddington. He probably looks like that under the shirt. Sorry, I'm bad. Right, Silver Fox is saying that she prefers some of the leather-clad Vikings in the Last Kingdom. To be honest, I've actually got a thing for who's it at the moment? Used to be Dexter. Then Dexter finished and I got sad. But they're saying that they're going to be making another 6 parts for Dexter. So they're going to age it and show you what's gone on since he went off into the storm. So yeah, there was Dexter, and the latest one at the moment is Lucifer. He's fit. But again, it's the character, it's not the actor. Because I've seen the actor in lots of other things and never thought he's fit. But the character is fit, because the character's quite naughty, isn't he? So you're going to take the 4. Nicely worded, Linda. Right, so that's 2 for you this evening, my honey. Terry is saying that one was hard. She had to ask her hubby for help on that one. I take it he's the film buff for the family then, darling. Right, so everybody is congratulating Linda on that one. On those 2. Sorry, I'm just having a quick read through and seeing. Seeing what's going on. Right, so hold on. What have I missed? What have I missed? Jenna, we in competition. You can have him out of any other TV show, but Lucifer, he's mine. And my youngest daughter's. Verna, welcome in, my darling. She's just popping in. How you doing? There we go. Right, okay. So... oh, that's a good one. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Linda, don't tell her. Secret squirrel it. Make it up when she's not around. And you've got the best Christmas present ever. You would get so many brownie points for that one. So many. Don't tell her. Don't do it. Unless, of course, you need her to take you yarn shopping. And then if you're anywhere where there's a humongous sale, get her to buy the yarn. Tell her it's going to cost £100, especially if you're over in where is it? Over in America at the moment, and can hit Hobby Lobby. You'd be like, it's going to cost you £100 in yarn, love. You'll have enough stashed away then for the year. Verna's doing a me. She's listening to us, gang, while she's doing the dishes. That's what I do with a couple of the lives that I go and watch in the mornings after they've happened. I just stick my tablet on the side and just listen while I'm doing housework. I have told certain creators where I end up taking them. Like, normally one lass is all my kitchen, and then another one helps me out, keeping me company while I'm doing the bathrooms. Oh no, you've already done it, Linda. And Linda is saying, oh yes, so true. I think that's about the Christmas comment, isn't it? But she doesn't need yarn. She's got a load from Hobie. So you can't con your daughter into taking you shopping. That's a shame. But yeah, as I said, Christmas, make it up behind her back so she doesn't know. And then tell me if she how she reacts when she gets it. Record it. Go on, share it with me privately. Promise not to share it elsewhere. Denisha, welcome in, my darling. How are you doing? Oh, a couple of newbies in. Oh, thank you, Denisha. Right, okay. Well, the shirt, I really should tell you guys all about this. Sorry, my sciatica's playing up and I shouldn't be over wiggling, but I needed to. I have bottom cramp. Right, let me bring this one in because the girls that were on the live this morning got a sneaky peek. Right, here we go. Let's see if I've got that in shot. Yeah, right. So this shirt is called... my brain has gone to sleep again, gang. Honestly, I'm an absolute brain dead donut at the moment. Where am I? With fibers. Oh, wrong thing. Right. Sorry about that. Right. So this top is a pattern by Fiberfox Studios. It's the Mercedes Crochet top, and the pattern makes these really cute little butterflies. Now I've just done it as a tank top. You can add sleeves to this pattern, but I ran out of yarn. That's pretty normal for me, isn't it? Let's put Dory back. Stay put Dory and stop flashing then. And I used, where is it? Different colour, mind. But I used the Papaya Sundae, which is a brand that we can get in the UK. And I used 2 balls of this for that size. It's about a 16, but I had to do a lot of modification on it with the maths because this yarn is really fine compared to what Courtney at Fiberfox Studios uses. And because of that, I ended up using her measurements for, I think it was either a 3 or a 4X, just so that I didn't have to go up a lot more hook sizes. I was already working with a 4.5 with that cotton, and I thought that was enough. So instead of upping it even more on the hook size to make the motif bigger, I decided to keep it small and extend the size of the starting chain, or well, the loop method that she uses. So where has my chat gone? I've lost my chat. There we go. Yeah, so of course the links to that are in the drop down box of this video as well. So hopefully, yeah, it is, because I set it up earlier. So after the live, you can pop over and have a look. It's a 2-row repeat game. That is it, 2 rows. It's really, really simple. It'll only take you, what, 2 rows to get the pattern into your head, or 2 repeats, and then you just whiz through it. That one in total took me probably 2.5 evenings. That was it, and that's mainly because I'd downsized the size of the motif. If you were using the same yarn as her and making it to a size that would fit, if I was using the same yarn, sorry, as her and was doing it to a size that would fit me, I'm looking at 2 evenings at most. Denisha, I used 2 of these cakes. I'm trying to find the info on them. They're not the best. What was it? 100 grams or 3.5 ounces, and there is 320 meters or 350 yards. Now, this is a microfiber, 100% microfiber acrylic. As I said, I picked these up over a year ago now when the channel first started. And I'm bored of seeing them on the shelf, so I was like, right, I need to make something, and it's boiling hot here at the moment, so I pull out the cotton and see what I can find. And that top has been on my want to do list since the day Courtney released it, and I just not had the confidence to do it until I sat there and actually watched it and realised it's 2 rows. That's it, 2 rows. It is done with trebles, so if you're not if you're not used to working trebles, don't panic. She talks you through it and she goes through it nice pace. And of course, you can always rewind it as well, like rewind the video. So honestly, such a lovely top and such a lovely pattern to follow along with Courtney. All right, so who have I missed? All right, so where do we get? Mannequin, done that one. Hi Marshall, I'm sorry if I missed you, and I'm sorry if I've completely mullered your name. I'm not very good with names that I've not come across before. Thank you, Terry. She's saying that she loves that and it's really pretty. Okay, I've answered Denisha's question about how many did I use, but as I said, because of the yarn difference, you have to do a bit of maths and sit there with a notepad. I think I started it about 3 or 4 times. It was just a case of making sure I'd taken measurements all the way around, so I knew how wide, how much circumference I needed to then be able to divide that in half to work out how long my starting chain needed to be. Oh, Marshall, so where have you moved to, darling? She's saying to Denisha, it's great to see her, and she'd missed everyone. She's moved, so she's been busy. That's why we haven't seen you. Oh, good. It's good to hear that you're getting there, getting sorted. Yes, Terry, I thoroughly agree with you on that one. She is saying that she loves watching Courtney and that Courtney has the greatest laugh. I tell you what, her laugh is so contagious. She knows I absolutely love her laugh, so much so. There is one video that she did over a year ago. It was one of her truck videos. Oh, I miss them. But yeah, it was one of her truck videos, and she'd made a lot of little sample squares of different yarns, and she put them through the wash. But Courtney being Courtney, bless her, she washed them all at the same temperature and she hadn't paid attention to the labels. And as she said, rookie mistake, as she's pulling them out of the bag. And no, like, if that girl hadn't been wiping away tears, I know I definitely was. She was cracking up on screen. And it's just such a funny one, and I can sit there and I can watch that on repeat, especially if I'm in a bit of a mood. It's like, right, where's my Courtney, or where's that video? Because of course you might feel slightly guilty about laughing along with her misfortune of the squares going a bit skew-whiff in the dryer, but or in the washing machine. But then when you actually get to know her, if you haven't come across her before, once you get to know her, you know her sense of humour, and you realise that actually she's sitting there and she's trying not to laugh. Her eyes are all sparkling, and then all of a sudden she just breaks out into giggles, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, as I said, Terry, I've saved that one. That is on a playlist. It's on my hidden playlist though, I think. Because at one point I did start a little playlist with all videos that made me giggle and made me chuckle, but it started getting a bit too many. So I've just kept my favourites. Yeah, she was definitely killing herself laughing. As I said, I felt guilty at the beginning for laughing, and then I realised, no, she's laughing, so if she's laughing, she was happy to put the video out. So it's a bit like me with the Poppy Goes Splat video. That one makes me laugh, so I left it up. And not only that, I have said it to Courtney directly that I love that video, and I've kept that video on my playlists. She thinks I'm bat crazy, you know. Right, Linda's got to go. She's got to go and feed her animals. Thank you for the games this evening. Good night, everybody. Remember, Linda, to read the how to claim your prize in the drop down box and drop me that email. As I said, I'm not going to be sending any out until tomorrow when my brain's back in gear. But I've written the ones down you want. You just need to jump hoops before you fire that email, and then do that extra hoop for me once you've sent the email. And if I've completely confused you, because it confused me, it's written out sensibly in the drop down box. Right, so Michelle says that she's still in West Virginia, but she's moved to a large piece of land that has room for us to move my in-laws in. Our land is actually my in-laws in on the land, so actually my husband and I have been moving his parents and ourselves. Wouch, that's a busy one, honey. I'm assuming that by having the in-laws living with you, it's going to be a little bit easier. Jen, you made it in. Welcome in, my darling. Sorry, it's taken me a little while to get to your comment. Thank you, Jen. If you pop back later to watch the beginning of the live or the middle of the live, I explain what the top is, but the pattern and details are in the drop down box as normal. So if you want to make it yourself, you know to visit the drop down box. Yes, Terry, right. Terry's saying that she loves videos like that. You have to have a sense of humour. Not everything goes right when you're making things. Sometimes we mess up and it can be very funny. Oh, good night, Linda. See you later. I think I've already said that. I'm sorry. Yeah, fully agree with you there, Terry. To be honest, the majority of the clothing items I have made, there is an issue. Like with this one, it was definitely picking the wrong yarn, and it fits. Just I have to squidge my head through and wiggle my ears, but I can get it on. It's a bit tight. I need to get rid of my bread baby. But that's just the way it goes. I will get round to wearing it. It will be a next summer thing once I'm able to be more active. And then of course the dress that was on there, that one I mucked up again, didn't I? Because I thought I had enough yarn until I actually read the pattern properly and realised that the creator of the pattern was a lot shorter than me and a lot thinner than me. So where she only used 2 cakes, I think I would need 6. So it's a top. And that's just the stuff that happens with me. So if it gives you guys a good giggle, then even better. Okay, so Michelle's saying that she has them having them closer means less worry as they're a little bit older and they've got some health issues. To be honest, that at one point was our plan with my outlaws, as I call them, because they live over in Australia now. We were planning to go and live close by them, which would have meant I would have bugged the living daylights out of them. Okay, this channel wouldn't have happened, but yeah, I would have bugged them something chronic. But it ended up that we weren't able to get enough points to get over, so no go there. But it's okay because it means that I've got the channel, so I bug you lot instead. And hubby's got his little computer business that he's thoroughly enjoying doing. And he's slightly, as he put it, I'm nearly retired, girl. I'm doing something I like, which is super cool. Right, so with the new guys that have come in, can you do me a favour? Can you just give it the video a quick thumbs up so that YouTube know that we're still about, and hopefully it will remind people next time to come in. Jane, oh, you love the dress as a top. Yeah, me too, actually. Where is it gone? I had it earlier. Give me a second. Oh, sorry for me bum if it was still in shot. Yeah, I need your opinions on this, gang, actually. Right, because of course you've seen the top. It was up on the mannequin, right? Stupidly I've undone it, haven't I? Oh, beautiful. Thanks, Jen. That's normally what I do, actually. Do the thumbs up while you start watching commercials. Anything untoward today, darling, that's come up so far? Right, I'm cheating. I'm only half wearing it. Right. As I've said previously, it is a little bit loose on the top section. I look so funny in this, sorry. It's a little bit loose on the top section. So what I've actually done is I run a ribbon round. But of course, when I run the ribbon, when I put the ribbon in, if I follow the seam line all the way around, so it's all the same in the same place, it meant that a ribbon went directly across my boobies. So of course I'm planning to use this ribbon to tighten it so that the back stays up. Otherwise I'm going to end up with safety pins in my bra like normal. Actually, that's normal for me. I'll just take safety pins. It's going to be easier. But yeah. Hold up. Get out of the way, Chet. Yeah, so that's how I've actually managed to do the ribbon. So I've actually bought it and scalloped it down the sides. What do you think? Do you think it sits nicely there and it looks all right there? Or do you think I should go back to what it was and have the black ribbon coming across the boobs with the ribbon, black ribbon there, like the bow there, and safety pins in the back to hold it up? Because it's definitely a top that needs a bra. What do you think? Now I'm waiting to see. Oh, and by the way, this top looks lovely until I stand up and show you the vest underneath. It's far too long. Okay, so Jen's a vote for lower. Okie dokes, cool. So leave it where it is then. It didn't take long to do, really. It was just a case of weaving it. Okay, so we got 2 for lower, 3 for lower. Okay, so nobody with over the boobie then. Cool. Leave it as it is now. Okay, so that's under the boobie. Our gorgeous Bradshaw, just gonna have to do that tonight, my brain's gone. She says she loves it where it is or even a couple of rows lower. I was tempted to go lower, but then that means that as the ribbon's coming across now, it's sort of up here and then it drops and goes underneath where the bra sits. And if I went lower, then it skips and drops below the bra. So at the moment it comes around here to like there, whereas if I dropped it lower, it would sort of sit between my belly button and the bra strap, and that would drive me insane. But thank you for the thought. Maybe a pink or a purple. The only pink I've got is an in-your-face pink. And so I thought, as I'm wearing black shoes, as I go, wearing black shoes, put in some dark leggings, black leggings with it. That was lucky because I was cupping my boobies, Jen. Sorry, gang. Jen was just saying that you can't see my hands as I was describing it. Yeah, so it was a choice. As I said, I've got the pink and I've got the black, but I thought, well, it's very, the top part of it is very pink. So if you're going to break it up, you might as well break it up with the black, so then it nearly works with the grey. And if I actually had the right ribbon, I would have probably gone for a grey. Where it looks now is good. So that's pretty much all of you saying leave it alone, Ange, which is pretty cool. Because because the wedding that's getting worn to first is actually on Saturday, this coming Saturday. So I'm going to be recording my live, not my live, sorry, my Throwback Friday. No, I've done that one. Try again, Ange. Brain moment. Start again. Right, so I'm planning to do the whips, bits and chat. I'll probably record it on Thursday because we're travelling Friday, so it is going to be early recorded. It's only going to be a short sharp because I haven't actually done a lot this week that you guys don't already know about. And then I know I've got a couple of draws that were due on Saturday, but I don't think I'm going to be able to draw those because when they're due to be drawn is when the wedding's going on. So, and I won't have my kit because I'm going to be like 200 plus miles away. So I'm going to put a little comment on the video saying basically that the draws will take place, but it will probably take place Sunday / Monday. So that gives you guys more of a chance, if you haven't already been in, to answer the question on the lives from last week, because I think they're the only ones that are left is last week's lives. Hi, what are we on? 207. So it's looking like I've talked you lot to sleep now. Yep. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, brain's definitely gone. I think it's time for me to call it a night tonight, darlings. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Now remember, there is that question that was asked earlier on in the live. If you hopefully you wrote down the question. Let me have a check. It's up here, isn't it? Not that one. On that one. And let me think, which one was it? Yeah, it was on. Oh, sorry, Terry. Right, okay, so the question, sorry, gang, I put it up there and my brain went to again. And the question that you're going to need to put the answer into the comment once this video has stopped, okay? So not now, not during the live, but when it comes back on for replay. When you get 3 guesses, doesn't matter if you get them correct because you'll all go into the draw. But what I'm looking for is the science fiction movies, and I'm looking for the answer to number 10. So remember, go back into this video and have a nose and go through all the answers there that have been put up already, so that you know you're not repeating them. And then that card goes back up there for next week when it's drawn. Right, so yes, Rona, you finally caught alive. It's lovely that you're here, my darling. And Terry's been listening about the wedding. Yeah, I can't wait, to be honest. I haven't seen the cheeky chappy who's the groom. I've known the groom. What are we on? About a week less than I've known my husband. He's one of my husband's long-term friends, and to be honest, he's like a little bro to me. Although he's older than me. And And then his other half, she's absolutely gorgeous. She's got such a beautiful, beautiful, cheeky personality. We get on like a dream. But the problem is we've not been able to spend much time together. Due to distance, and then of course being locked down for COVID. And so their wedding's coming up and I can't wait to see them. But it's a case of going down Friday night, we're there for the wedding, and then coming back again. So it's like a 3.5 hour drive there and a 3.5 hour drive back, and I'm not going to be in a fit state when we get back to do anything. Oh, Terry, your daughter got married 3 weeks ago. Congratulations, darling. Whisper had to go and get her dyed yarns inside. Are you going on live this evening, darling? Right, Silver Fox is heading off because I did say I was going to head off and then I started talking again, didn't I? So good night, Silver Fox, and thank you very much for joining. And remember to read the description box and send me that email. Yeah, I will do. Mrs. Bradshaw, I will see you. Right, start again, shall we? Right, I'm going to head off now. And I will see you all really, really soon. So winners, remember, read the description box and then fire me off that email. Wait for your code and then wait for your pattern. And to everybody else, don't panic. We've got 2 more lives coming up next week on Tuesday. So that is the Tuesday morning one at 11 o'clock. That is so our Aussies and anyone from that side of the world can get a chance to come in. And of course, if you're on this side of the world and you're not working or you're managing to chill out for the day, then you can pop in as well. And anyone in between, night shift workers, anything, don't mind, just pop in and see us. And then of course we will have the live in the evening where I talk a load of rubbish like I'm doing now. Right, so I will see you all really, really soon. And thank you everybody for staying around and let me do your heads in. That's all right for now, everybody.